as technology evolves, I've been able to evolve myself. So in the past, it was just ebooks. Then Amazon allowed to print physical books, 2018. So then Zoom came out. We can do this now. Now we can communicate with anybody around the world. Now they allow you to upload videos as reviews. So everything is becoming much lighter, mobile, active, engaging, three-dimensional. It's exciting. So I am in that platform now, which is like further than I've ever been. Because I've been a lone ranger all these years, because I'm self-direct, I teach myself. I use this, like you said, Abrahams and this and that, and Wayne Dyer, whoever. But ultimately, I have to set up the rhythm. I have to set up the energies. I have to set up the platform. And then I say, I need an attunement. I need a healing session. I need to integrate something. So, because otherwise, you're just running before you can walk. And then you start depending on gurus and people telling you what you should do. You got your campus inside. You got your north inside. You just have to tap into it. So I want to say to people, you are not so codependent. You are very independent. Just learn to trust your own wisdom and start peeling the layers of things, memories, sabotage, limitations, foreign concepts. They're not really you, but someone gave it to you, your parents, your society, your school. Become who you want to become, but like an ant, do it slowly, do it like a chameleon, grab, hold, look around, grab, hold, look around. That's why I do the animal strategies. Everything has a strategy, but we need to slow down and look at every moment of the present time. As with the richness of all the possibilities, not trying to look up there or far there. What is far there, really? What does that mean? It's not here yet. You can only work with what you have now. So what do you like, or what do you find in the book, or what help you from the concept?
Okay, so there were some things that I'd like to know more about, if I can start with that.
Yes.
Right at the beginning, you spoke about the work that you do with archetypes.
Yes, that's right.
So it's a concept that I hadn't heard of before, and I would be very interested to learn more, because the way you speak about how it impacts you, it sounds like it's something that I would want to do for the things I wanted to ask. Where can I find out more?
Caroline Myss, for me, Caroline Myss is the master archetype teacher. I bought her book 10 years ago, Sacred Contracts. And I read it, highlighted it. I started to match the archetypes with the 12 horoscope houses to identify who I was. Each archetype has got a light side and a shadow side. So you start identifying your individual limitations, your shadow self, and you start taking out a little chunk at a time. And it took me about intense 5 years and then another 5 extra years, because I weave everything. So I do it parallel to other work. And in this spiritual, energetic work, you are not focusing in tiny item things. You focus on a layer, and all the items around that level sort themselves out. So it's leveraging your work, leveraging your activity. It's like minimum input, maximum output. It's really fantastic strategy for life. So what happened is that eventually I started to integrate the things. I knew there was something in the back of my mind that was nagging, but I started to integrate, and so make a friend of mine. All those energies, the things I didn't understand about me, karmic, ancestral, genetic, clan, family, everything, starting to integrate little by little. And what I did, how I work is I start from white and I distill, synthesize until I get to core words. That's where the polyglot comes into. So if I have blah, 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 I bring that page into a paragraph. I bring the paragraph into 2 or 3 bullet points. I bring the bullet points into core words. And those words are so ignited. They are so energized. They are so specific. Then I go to the synonyms dictionary and look and see if there is any other word around the family that could maybe tweak my direction into this or that direction. And eventually I stay with the core ones, and they are me. That's me now and forever. And for instance, instead of a writer, I am a creative eloquence. I don't stay to write. The inspiration comes, I sit and it writes itself. I don't prepare a video. I tune into the energies and the words come themselves. I don't even know sometimes what I'm saying. But normally, and my clients, I used to say, is that meaningful to you? And they used to say, yes. I go, I'm glad, because I don't even know what. What? So kind of channeling all the time. So basically you get yourself in the zone. Once you are in the zone, it doesn't really matter what you do, because you just have a clear channel. So our responsibility, I think individual responsibility for doing this work, is that if you are a jar of water, the water that comes out of you must be clean. If the water that comes out of you is muddy and dirty, you can't drink it. Nobody can drink it. So what I focused on, and I've done from the beginning, and I still do, and I will do until I die, because your life gets potentially better all the time. I should say exponentially better every time, is to clean up that water, be responsible that everything that comes into you and out of you is neat, is clean, is the standard. I put my standard, I decide what that standard is, and is impeccable. If that's the word, impeccable. So for me, good enough is not good enough. Impeccable is my word. That's what I want to be. If it's not impeccable, it's not good enough. So did you see how you are?
Yes.
Building.
You're refining.
Yes, continuously refining. Yes.